Today's episode is sponsored by It's so sad to think about the good times. um because
Why
you and
would
I,
you
baby,
do
we got
that?
bad blood.
Oh no.
Could you ever believe the day that would you believe that you are seeing the day that I would say that the sponsor by is by a Taylor Swift lyric? My goodness. Let
I
me tell you
am
what happened.
shocked. Tell
I
me.
went to go get my nails done today. Not done, but I went to go get a mani and a pedi.
Okay.
Um See, look at that.
Cute. Very cute. Yeah, they look lovely.
I gotta shine. Um, just
Nice.
ready to finger someone. um, and they were playing Taylor Swift in the nail salon.
Oh,
So
that's what
there I
did it.
was on the way home.
Yeah.
It's so hard to think about the good times.
Okay,
Honestly,
I want to let
Reputation is
every
her only good album.
it's a good album, but I want everyone to know that he has been singing the lyrics incorrectly and he had to look them up.
Yeah, I had to look them up. I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
But you were very proudly singing them incorrectly for a minute there. And now the song is stuck in my head, and now it's stuck in your guys' head. You're welcome.
Yeah, and
Okay. Okay.
welcome to Yumi and Chisme, your number one source for Chisme on the internet. Adrian and Julie here.
We're both here.
Julie, how are you?
Adrienne, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm doing well, living,
Okay.
laughing, loving.
Mm. Mm.
We're going into a 3-day weekend. I mean,
Yes, what a time to be alive. I am going into you guessed it, 4-day weekend, but
oh wait, what extra day do you have off?
because we're on that 980 schedule, so I
Oh,
get
you don't
Friday
work
off as
tomorrow.
well. No, I don't.
Oh, but why can't you record tomorrow?
I got stuff to do.
Oh, like what?
You.
I'm just curious what you have to do.
You.
Huh? What did you say?
Here's the thing. I have a packed day. I do. I
I
actually
believe
do.
you.
You don't look like you do. You don't look like
No,
you believe.
I believe you. I was just laughing because I find it funny that you answer every question that I ask you, and you don't have to, but you do.
Forgive me for being honest and trying to
Well,
nurture an honest and open environment in our podcast.
do you think that I don't? Just curious.
I I think that was a little aggressive. I didn't think it needed to be. I don't know, class. Do we agree or do we not agree? Send in the
Everybody,
DMs.
I'm just kidding, Julie. I'm just giving you a
Once,
hard time.
once again, once again attacking me
No, 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 no,
a little bit.
no, no, no.
A
Well,
little
maybe
bit.
a little bit, but that's what makes this fun. No, you should attack
Sure.
me.
I do, and then you cry about it.
Oh, Mike, did everybody hear her? She just called me a crybaby. I have not once cried on this podcast, and I don't know if you could say the same.
Why am I getting attacked? Let's start over. I don't like the vibe. I don't like the vibe here. What the fuck is going on?
I worked from home today. I have too much energy.
Way too much, if you
Yeah,
ask me.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Um,
I like this.
okay.
How was your day today? You see why I never ask this bitch questions? I can't even have a serious
Because
conversation with
that is
them.
the most generic question. You should ask, did you finger anybody today?
Oh my
You know?
God. I already know the answer is yes. So why would I ask?
The
And
answer
I know
is
the answer
no.
is myself.
That's funny.
Oh,
That's funny. No, I didn't finger myself today.
Okay,
I
today.
Okay.
Okay.
That was really funny. Um,
Oh,
oh.
so you're not gonna tell us about your day or what?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I worked from home. I went to go get a
Okay.
haircut today.
I dig it. I dig it.
Thank you. It looked same haircut I got last time and the time before that
I
and then
didn't
the
want to
time
say it,
before
but I'm
that.
glad you did.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I did think I when I got out of the shower, my hair was styled different. I was like, what if I cut my hair this way?
Mm,
Anyways, maybe.
interesting. Riveting.
Who knows? Yeah. See how she talks to me? Not talk. First of all, talks to me and talks about me. Okay. If you
You
let's ask Angie. You know, because I know Angie gets the real tea. Angie, how does Julie actually talk about me?
the whatever I
Oh,
say to
so you
Angie, I've
don't talk
said to
about me is
no.
the thing, huh?
I
Oh,
just
you
said
don't talk
whatever
about
I
me.
say to Angie, I've said to you. I just said it. You see how he tries to attack me? You see? Out of nowhere. Do you guys see the way that this is? Wow. Wow.
I went to go get a haircut and then
I dig it.
I went to go get a manicure and a pedicure with a
It was
buff
a
and a
you day.
shine.
Mm.
Yeah, with a buff and a shine, no color, just a buff and a shine. Can you if
Okay.
you see our
Yeah,
if you
they look
watch our
very
YouTube
cute.
video, you can see that they are shiny. Yeah.
I'm sure people are clicking over to YouTube as we speak.
She is so nasty. Um,
I'm just kidding. No, your nails look great. Your fingers, I like your fingers. That's a
okay,
weird thing
you
to say.
do? Because
Yeah.
I okay, I'm self-conscious about my nails even though I'm putting them on camera a lot today.
Oh,
Uh
interesting.
yeah, I think one time one time the nail lady, she's like, oh, never mind. She's just told me.
Tell
She's
me.
like she's like, you have really small finger or you have really small nails. And I do. I do.
Okay. I thought, okay.
I do have I have small nails, fingernails.
Sure. I
Yeah.
mean, they're proportionate to your fingers, though.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Thank you. What is it that you like about my fingers?
I
Can
don't
you
know.
describe
There's
it?
just something about the shape of them.
Hmm.
I don't know. Do you think we've talked too much about fingers?
Well, I was gonna ask, would you want to get fingered by my fingers? Like that would be a big
No.
compliment. I mean, not like not my okay, so remove
Not right
remove
now. Oh,
well, remove me from it and just think about my
okay.
hands and my fingers.
Mm,
Would do you think that they're
I'm
long
thinking about it.
enough?
Um, I mean, yeah, I'm sure they are long enough. Would I want to? No,
Oh.
they just look nice. They're just we've lost 50% of our audience.
No, they're riveted. Do you want to
Are
know
they?
the number one thing I get told about my hands
Ah,
is how soft they are.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now everyone knows
Yeah,
he
no,
has soft hands.
my hands are really soft. My mom says it's because I work at a computer and not outside.
I love Latina moms. I love them. I love them.
um, yeah. Great for jerking off a penis, huh?
Lucky them.
Lucky them. Lucky
Lucky
me, I
them.
guess. I'm the only one getting jerked off by these hands, so
Oh, well, good for you.
good for me.
Good for you.
Okay. Well, what about you, Julie? How was your day?
Day was good. I
Uh-huh.
went to work.
Oh. Oh, she's a working girl, everyone.
I'm a working girl again. 4 days in, we are back at it. Intense stuff.
Uh,
Intense
mm.
stuff. Here's the thing. I thought same position, same company, different team. Turns out position with actual work this time. The team is great. Actually, a lot of female leaders,
Mm,
which I love. And I'm feeling okay. Candace, my best friend, told me that this is my period hormones talking, the joy. But I don't usually feel joyful during my period. I feel like I want to murder somebody. So I don't know what the hell she's talking about, but she tells me that I'm feeling so elated and joyful because of my period. Don't quite believe it, but I am feeling particularly very good about life, about the world. I feel like this rewiring of my brain is like it. I don't want to jinx it because you know me. It's up and it's down and we don't know when it's going to happen, but I feel very like high on life
okay,
on all
good.
aspects
I love
of
that.
everything. Men aren't annoying me as much. I come
Hmm.
across an annoying man on Tinder, I laugh. I laugh. And sometimes I antagonize them. I was called a bully today on Bumble, so you're welcome, sir.
Wow.
Um, Here's the thing. I don't have the energy for negativity, she says.
Hmm.
I'm feeling really good about my job. I'm feeling challenged,
Hmm.
which is not a thing I have felt in the last 4 years. I
Hmm.
went to work, I did my thing, barely, I left. No, not barely, but you know what I mean? Like I went
You
in,
can't be
excited.
challenged and also,
No,
or I
no,
guess that maybe that is a
it
challenge.
used to be where like you
Uh-huh.
go in and you like do
Ah.
same thing, different day, same thing, different day. Now it's like this position is very much about the bigger picture in terms of the company.
Hmm.
It feels a lot more exciting. I'm really enjoying the team, knock on wood. Um, and I've been waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day.
Uh, uh,
That's right. That's right,
what?
ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I may have become a morning person. Give it a minute. But I don't struggle to wake up ever at
What
all, any
time?
of the days.
What time do you go to sleep?
Let's say I went to sleep like at 10.
Okay.
Yeah, 10,
Okay.
10:30. I'm trying not to go to sleep. I'm trying to go to sleep before 11
Uh-huh.
so that I won't be annoyed when I wake up.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I
Yeah.
had your willpower.
Look, like all things, it will probably fade any minute now, truly. But right
Not
now, I'm feeling
new
really
version
good.
of Julie.
Not new version of Julie. New version of Julie, positivity, morning person, getting shit done.
Yeah.
Like, who is she? We don't know, but
Right.
she's making moves.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
We are still seeing the man.
Mm-hmm.
Third meetup two will be happening when he gets back from Colombia. Um, what?
I just raised
What?
my hand.
I know, I can tell it's gonna be bad though.
No.
Okay, give it to me.
I just want to be transparent with you.
Oh, here we go.
There may be some people in my life
Oh, y'all see how he is.
asked to see what he looks like. And I may have shown them from my phone because you sent me a photo. And
Yeah.
I just want you to know that every person I've showed it to has also been like, oh my God, he is hot. Um,
Wait, you guys, I'm getting offended.
no, 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 no. Somebody told me that it made their pussy quiver.
Oh my God. And it was it Hyman? No.
Actually, Jaime hasn't asked. Jaime is very respectful.
Hyman, not Hyman being respectful. I love that. Intense.
Yeah.
Okay, tell Anne I say hi. Um,
No, it wasn't on it. Yeah,
oh God. Well, I agree. Imagine sitting next to the man.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a lot. It's
Okay,
a lot.
I love
And
it.
he's intelligent, guys. So,
And he should be
and he should be.
because you're also intelligent.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I mean, what are we quizzing on? Colin Farrell facts? Because maybe then, maybe. I'm just kidding. No, I'm okay. I'm a little smart. I wouldn't say intelligent though. That's pushing it.
Mm.
If that other person was here, they would be like, stop talking down on yourself. Do you know
Oh,
who I'm talking about?
I had to think about what that other. I literally saw photos of people in my mind till I finally got to him.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to him.
I know. I'm gonna be better.
Because you
Starting
clearly
right now.
don't listen to me.
Oh my God. You and Candace. Candace is so offended too. She's like, bitch, I've been telling you that you're negative. I've been telling you to get your shit together. Why is it when a random ass person tells you? I was like, sometimes you just need to hear
Well,
it in the
not
specific time.
random.
Okay, well, no, not random, but sometimes you need a specific person to say the specific thing at this specific time. It's like when you listen to the same song 500 times, but then you listen to it one time and you're like, life changing,
Incredible. I know. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay. I love
How's
that.
your love life going?
Um, yeah, my love life is going. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, or
I mean, I don't have anything to compare it to necessarily.
okay.
Um, but yeah, there's men who like to talk to me.
Do you like to talk to them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
lovely.
there's not like a list of men. Let's not get excited. Yeah, no.
Right.
But yeah. Yeah, we text. Maybe
Are you
sometimes.
only texting?
No,
Maybe
sometimes.
sometimes.
Yeah, no, sometimes we'll hang out. Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, I like that. Love
Yeah.
that for you.
Yeah, I'm busy, I'm busy. Um,
Right.
I'm
Can't
busy.
relate, but uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. I on Sunday I went to a concert with my friends Zach and Corey. We
Another
saw
concert, another no invite. Interesting. Okay, you saw who? Tell me
we
how great
saw
this concert was.
we saw Lizzie McCaplin. I think that's how you say the last name. Yeah.
Mm.
Very, very, I was very into it. First of all, the Gen Z girlies were out, okay, on a
Oh, they
Sunday
love
night.
her. They
Let
love
me
her.
tell you.
Yeah.
And there were the three grandpas. But listen, we were there. She had the stage was like a living room slash recording studio setup, and they all were wearing headphones, her and the band. She sat the entire time. It was
Okay.
really, I really enjoyed it. Um, Something really funny that I thought was hilarious was that
Tell me.
she was talking about this newest album that she released and how she wrote it about a relationship in college where she was in a relationship with a guy for a month and a half
I
and wrote
love
a whole
that.
album about it.
I love that.
And I was like, you know what? Good for you. Um,
Yeah, that's hilarious.
yeah. Tuesday I went to another concert.
Okay, well,
I went
who was it this time?
Charlotte Day Wilson. Are you familiar?
Oh, why does that sound so familiar? I feel, did I listen to that album because of you?
Maybe. I think I've definitely talked about it for sure. Charlotte Day Wilson, big lesbian,
Mm,
um
my favorite.
full on. Oh, I mean, if I were a lesbian, that's who I would want to be.
Ooh.
But yeah, so good. We went, me, Christian, and our friend Alex went. We were celebrating our friend Alex's birthday. Happy
Oh, happy
birthday,
birthday,
Alex. His
Alex.
birthday was on Wednesday. Um,
Love
and,
it.
yeah, so yeah, and then work and life and all that stuff. But yeah,
Right.
yeah, no, there's men who like to talk to me, and I like to talk to
Mm,
them, and um, you know,
right.
here I am. Nobody fingering me, but still here I am.
To be fair, nobody's fingering me either.
Okay.
So,
Well,
look at
non-finger
us.
sisters, put your finger at the camera and touch my finger, Julie. No? Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
All right. Well, I tried. Um, I was gonna ask you something and I completely forgot what it
Oh,
was.
that is so unfortunate for me.
Huh. Huh.
Relating to
Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Are you still going to Fleet Week this week?
I am still going to Fleet Week.
Okay.
Saturday, probably.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
what?
No, what I was going to say was, okay, she's gonna be there on Saturday, but this gets released after, so I couldn't
Right.
invite everybody.
No, sorry, you cannot make it. But I mean, we'll see. I'm going just to go outside
Hmm.
on a Saturday, not to get fucked by a sailor.
Hmm.
That's just an added bonus. No. No, no, no. No. No, I'm just gonna go to have fun. Whatever. You know?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Okay. I do feel a little bit like my libido is like dead.
What do we think
Mm.
that is?
I don't know. I'm very much like I feel stuff, not horniness, but like I have positive feelings towards men in my life.
Okay. Maybe
But
that's what it
no,
is.
oh maybe. Maybe. I'm seeing them like people now.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Let me know. Um, but not I'm not horny.
Mm. Mm.
Concerning,
Hmm.
because we all know I'm a very horny person.
Are you on any new type of medication?
No,
No. Okay. Are you masturbating?
no, I'm not horny.
Wait.
I
Oh.
know. I know.
I
To put
wonder.
things into a perspective, I'm a once a day kind of girly.
Okay, that's right. That's
I,
fucking right, Julie. That
the
is fucking
fuck?
right.
The fuck?
Yeah.
So concerning?
Yeah. The most I've ever masturbated in a day is 3 times.
I would never. But one
Don't.
time I did make myself come 2 times in a row. And I said, I am God herself. I'm God herself. Yeah.
Don't ever say I don't talk about anything on this
No, no,
podcast.
no. Tell us more. 3 times. In a row throughout the
No, no,
day.
not in a row. Throughout a day, throughout a 24-hour span.
Interesting. Was there anything in particular happening that day that got you all horned up?
Don't remember. I'm pretty
Interesting.
sure it's happened. I mean, this is the most recent one I can remember, but I'm
Okay.
sure it's happened before. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I might have gone to go get a massage that day.
Oh,
Yeah. Something about a man
interesting.
filling you all the way up, you know? Talk about
I
getting
wouldn't
hard.
know. I don't like massages,
Yeah.
but
Another one.
what? Okay.
As in like
Okay.
another person who doesn't like massages. I think massages are the most wonderful thing in the entire world.
I love that you love them.
Yeah. I mean, like I'll let them walk on my back, like crack my back, like, like it's,
Damn.
and a lot of the time it's actually really painful and not sexy at all.
I mean,
Um
I let people crack my back too, but
yeah, it's one of those episodes. Huh. Yeah. She can't stop laughing. She she is making herself laugh as if there's no tomorrow. Wow. Live, laugh, love, Julie. Live, laugh, and love. Or more like laugh, laugh, laugh. 'Cause that's what she's doing. Uh-huh.
oh, I'm back. I'm back. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I was so sorry.
I wonder, do you think that maybe your horniness is like related to there's this man that you find attractive and maybe you're like I don't there's a subconscious that if
Mm.
like I don't need to jerk or I don't need you don't jerk off. You don't need to masturbate. Um and you're waiting for him to take you to Pound Town.
Interesting. No.
Okay.
Um, I don't think that's it because he's not the only man in my life that I find attractive.
Oh, interesting.
Enough. No more questions about that. But you know
Oh,
what I
okay.
mean?
Yeah.
But even about other humans in my life that I find attractive, I'm also not horny.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm.
just like a crush or a positive feeling. Like with the man, it's like a positive. I don't even think I would. the guy isn't like a crush, it's just like warm feelings towards him. Um, and the crush is like a crush, but not sexual, which is very concerning for me.
Oh, the man that you have been going on dates with, or
Is what?
the man that you're crushing on, but not sexual. I lost track a little bit.
Well,
I'm so
neither
sorry.
one of them is sexual. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
but
I
you're
don't, I'm not
attracted
having
to them
right, but
physically.
like and personality wise, but I'm not
Mm.
feeling like I want to bone them, you know?
And but you don't feel like you want to bone anybody right now.
No.
Well, but Colin Farrell, or even
I mean,
wait, something's
I'm
wrong.
telling you, I'm telling you, something is
Somebody
wrong.
somebody call the police. We have an emergency on our hands.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm just not horny. Cut to me masturbating tonight. But no, but
I
I
hope
just
so.
I hope so
Do you
too,
like
to
to
be
masturbate
honest.
when you're stoned?
Friend, I only masturbate when no, no, no. No, 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 that's not true. But yeah. But it's
Yeah,
a magical experience.
I think so.
Okay, and here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I usually don't smoke around people because I get horny when I smoke, right? So
Uh,
it's like Candace is like, wait a minute, because we smoke a lot together. But
uh,
but I try
I
with
mean, Candace
strangers.
is beautiful.
Absolutely, she is. But
Mm-hmm.
no, but
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Um, what I meant
But
to say is I
uh,
don't usually smoke with people I don't feel comfortable with because I do tend to get like it's a little horny, right?
mm-hmm.
I've been
Mm-hmm.
smoking, still nada.
Interesting.
I know.
Hmm.
Much to consider, much to think about.
Yeah. If anybody has any remedies,
Mm,
solutions,
yeah. A
um,
good sex tape that you want me to watch. Maybe see if it'll waken me up.
do you watch porn?
Yeah, it's not doing it for me.
Wow.
I know.
Hmm.
I know.
Maybe you just like need to do it, you know?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I mean, who'd I do it with? Myself?
Well, you can, I mean, when does he come back from Colombia?
No, no, no.
Oh,
We're
okay.
not there yet. We're
Okay.
not.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
taking it slow. We're building into a positive feeling
Okay. Well,
built on
maybe,
something.
yeah. Okay. You know what? Hallelujah. Yeah.
Cut to me calling you being like, okay, I fucked them. Okay. I
I
fucked
hope
them.
you, I hope you call me while you're fucking him, you know?
Okay. Like
Yeah.
FaceTime or no?
I mean,
No?
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but if you want to FaceTime me,
Right. Have you seen Broad City?
no.
I
You know the answer to that question.
did not know the answer to that question.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen
Oh,
clips, but
Ilana would FaceTime Abby when she had sex with her situationship.
and would they have a normal conversation or
Yeah.
uh yeah.
Sometimes Abby wouldn't realize that she was FaceTiming it while they were having sex, and she'd be like, dude, what have I told you about this? Stop. You have to watch Broad City. It's such a funny show.
That is funny.
Um, so I will consider FaceTiming you if I have sex with a man.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, while you're getting your pussy ate, you know?
Okay.
I mean, right. Like
And completely right.
he's down there, I'm up here, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems to work. But also you don't
100%.
like to FaceTime, so that'll never
It's
happen.
not that I don't like, okay, it's not that I don't like to FaceTime. I will FaceTime. I don't like talking in general,
I know. I know. I know.
but a 30-minute voice memo, why not?
Why not?
What? Okay.
Just kidding. I love
You
your
said
voice
you
memos.
like them.
I love you. No, I really do love them. I really, really do.
I
I
don't
really
believe
do.
that.
And
Um,
I don't know how to read either. So the voice memos are really, really great.
right, right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guess what?
What?
We got some fan mail. Um,
Oh, so
yeah,
good.
we got fan mail. Um, let's see here. One is written. Love a written fan mail.
Okay. Education.
Yes, and well, guess what? I do know how to read because I'm about to
Nuh-uh.
read it. Yeah, I'm about to read this. Micah.
I do. I do know
Micah,
Micah.
one of the original listeners, Micah, thank you for listening.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Micah wrote this in quote, I'm so SO in all caps, by the way. I'm
Wow.
so glad to have you guys back. Exclamation point. My Chisme cup is overflowing with love for this pod. Can we discuss the bleach blonde, bad built, butch body phenomenon that is taking the political world and Twitter by storm? Also, thoughts on Bridgerton. It's honestly Jonathan Bailey's world, and we're all just living in it. Um, thank you, Micah, for sending that in.
Thank you,
Thank you for listening.
Micah.
We're so happy to have you. Julie, any thoughts?
Um, I just wanted you to read this fan mail. I haven't seen Bridgerton yet. So I don't know. But what I will say about Bridgerton is best marketing campaign that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, they're fucking right. Like they're
Uh,
good. They're fucking for reals.
oh, the
Um,
short girl and the tall guy. I don't know their
yes,
names. Uh-huh. Yeah.
yes. Um, obsessed with them. The chemistry. I don't know what Shonda is doing over there at Shondaland,
Uh.
but there is something she's doing with these couples.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it. And
Mm-hmm.
babes, she's been doing it since Dare.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then she do it she did it with Tony Goldwyn and with Kerry Washington, which by the way, I'm still not fully convinced that they haven't fucked once or
Uh-huh.
twice.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. Here's the thing. Show. Someone send this to show. I don't love the fact that you split the season in two.
Mm.
What is the reason? Explain it to me like I'm five.
Maybe it was a Netflix decision, and
I
she
think
wanted.
that's a stupid decision.
Uh-huh. Mm.
You know what I like with my yearning TV shows?
Mm-hmm.
To watch them in one sitting.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger? No.
Yeah. Well,
Not here.
capitalism.
Yeah. So I'm actually not going to watch it until the rest of the season comes out, I believe in mid-June. So I'm holding off. Has it been hard to miss spoilers? I'm in the trenches out here.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Everyone's posting about it. And I said, I don't care to see who. I don't want to know.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen since season
I
one.
ask questions and we know the answer to it. We
I mean,
know the
it's
answer.
not that I don't want to. I just haven't. It hasn't. I haven't hit play. You know.
Right,
I love
right.
Jonathan. I think Jonathan Bailey is very sexy. I think he's very beautiful.
Yes.
I honestly actually
Yes.
didn't even know he was still on the show. Um.
Yeah. It's a little like a little guest appearance.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But
Yeah.
listen, I mean, I'm gonna go watch Wicked for Jonathan Bailey.
I mean,
You know.
also in terms of what's happening in Congress,
Yeah.
I don't know. There is something about white women, bigoted white women specifically. The fact that insults really do roll off those broad backs. And I don't know how they do it because I know I'd be in the puddle if someone called me what they called her.
I'm sure she
Beach Blonde
is.
Butch. Oh my God.
Bleach blonde, bad built, butch body.
No. I mean, I've never heard a more accurate description of somebody.
Right. Marjorie Taylor Green.
Marjorie. Oh, your parents
Marjorie.
didn't love you at all.
It is what she looks like though. Isn't like
Again, if the cops came
very
and I gave them that
specific.
description, they would find her immediately.
Yeah. No, it was very spot on.
Yeah.
Um um I'm trying to find um I'm trying to find the name of the congresswoman who said it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Representative
Oh.
Jasmine Crockett, a Democrat from
Mm.
Texas. She said, bleach blonde, bad built, butch body, in reference to uh Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Because this bitch tried to come for her first, saying
Of course
something
she
about her
did.
fake
Uh-huh.
eyelashes,
Yeah.
and Jasmine responded with the
Uh-huh.
truth.
Yeah. Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to be one of those people that you read in textbooks. That's like, I mean, if we even have textbooks back, in the
I
future,
mean, they're taking our books.
um, that is just gonna be. Uh, I've
Yeah,
never met. I've never met a nastier. Well, I haven't met her. I've never met this woman. I've never seen a nastier person in my entire life. Ooh, and I know she has
right.
fake teeth. Ew.
Oh, you know she does.
Ew.
Yeah,
Ew. Nasty. Uh,
agreed.
nasty, nasty. Micah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Micah.
We appreciate you for listening. Um, thank you, thank you. The fan mail's not over. We did get a voice memo.
Stop it.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
It's from the one and only D.
Hey, Adrian and Julie, this is Dee. Excuse my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather. I just listened to your most recent podcast, and I take exception with Jaime believing that he's your number one fan. I mean, I don't even know where he got that from, so I would appreciate it if you let him. And Jaime, if you're listening, actually, I'll let you know. I'm the number one fan. I don't know where you're getting your information. Um,
Mm.
I was wondering if you two have ever shopped your podcast to podcast networks. There's so many different podcast networks out there, and I think you guys got enough, followers and engagement to shop it. Um, I would love to see you guys, expand the pod and have more people know how amazing you two are. So let me know what you think about that.
Thank you, D. That is so
Thank you,
sweet.
Dee.
Jaime.
Hi, man.
Jaime. Jaime, you've been called
Mm,
out. Jaime.
embarrassing.
Come, what do you got to say, Jaime? What do you got to say? Oh, I think I just heard him run into the kitchen and hide. I'm just kidding. I know Jaime loves a good fight, so I know he's coming back.
Oh, don't we know it?
Don't we know? Oh, yeah.
Mm, mm-hmm.
That Jaime has a big old mouth.
Yes, he does. And he's not afraid to use it.
um, D, it's so wonderful to hear from you. I know
Agreed.
that I hope that you feel better soon, but it's so lovely to hear
Yeah.
from you. And what a great question. Short answer, no, we've never done that
Mm,
before.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Long answer is sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a thing we could do.
Yeah.
No, and it's not, the truth is we haven't shopped it, but it has been a conversation in the past whether we
Mhm.
would like to maybe possibly find a network to go under, then that means that someone else owns us. I mean,
I was hoping somebody would just discover us, like
right, right.
I
We're
guess
here,
we
we're waiting.
I guess that's not how it works necessarily.
I mean, it could be.
It could.
It
It
could.
could. It
Things to
could.
consider.
Things to consider. Tell us.
Things to consider. I mean, that's the thing to consider.
Oh, oh,
Possibly.
I thought you were gonna say like pros and cons of like I thought we were
No,
gonna
I
have that
mean,
conversation.
oh, no,
No.
no.
Okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
some thoughts could be put towards that idea.
Yeah. Does anybody here want to do that for us? We'll pay
Producer
you.
Angie. Producer Angie.
I'm not banking on Angie showing up to do anything other than talk. Okay? On this podcast.
The
Um,
shade.
You are
Angie, I think we can both agree that those were fighting words. So if you want to send in a voice memo, feel free, girl. Feel free. That was fighting words.
she hasn't shown up to work once.
She had surgery.
2 months ago. We've been doing this podcast for 5 years.
Yeah. Good point. Good
See,
point.
you make a very excellent point. And you know what? Thank you for the inspiration because
Mhm.
maybe this is what we needed.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. You may have to listen to us on iHeartRadio next week. Who is
Right.
to say?
But Dee, what I would say is don't, you know us. Don't hold the
Expect
breath.
anything.
Don't look, here's one thing. One minute we're up, the next we disappear for 2 months. So who's to say? But you know what? I'm enjoying just look, if you're under a network, you're under a schedule, you're under some decisions that need to be made, you're under a little bit more strict of some guidelines, probably can't talk about fingering maybe as openly as we would like. Also things to consider.
Also, things to consider.
Yeah.
Being on a schedule. Yeah.
And that may be the hardest for me personally. I'm gonna say it so Adrian doesn't have to because he's bursting at the seams. He wants to say it so bad.
What is it that I want to say?
The shade was pouring out of his eyeballs.
What do you think I would have said?
I think we all know.
Which is what?
You know, you see how he wants me to say the words out loud to embarrass me
You brought it up.
publicly.
You brought
If
it up,
people
not
if
me.
people were watching our YouTube, they would have seen that you were bursting to say something. Bursting. It was on the tip of your tongue. Y'all see how
Wow.
he is. Y'all, I just want to make sure that y'all see it because I for sure see it.
It's so hard to think about the good times. She's like, you don't have the melody
Adrian,
right. I was like,
that
yeah, I
song
know. I
had
don't listen to
just
her.
left my brain.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I was going to say
Hmm.
was that, yes, Julie is the one who struggles
Oh,
to stick to a day sometimes.
you see
But
how
that's
he
because
is?
she's
You
busy.
see
That's
how he
because she's
wasn't
busier than me.
satisfied with us implying it? He needed it said out loud and explicitly.
Anyways, D, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it. We're going to take your advice and we're going to run with it. And hopefully it will happen for us.
Hopefully.
Because if you're manifesting it and we're manifesting it, we're the most powerful
100%.
thing in the universe. So
100%.
here we go, all the way to the top. Top, top, top. Um, okay, well, guess what, Julie?
What?
It's time for America's favorite segment on any
Mm.
podcast in the entire world. It's time for the pop culture pop up. First up on the pop culture pop up, Julie, Jesse Tyler Ferguson. You know who Jesse Tyler Ferguson is?
I do. I do.
Uh, Jesse Tyler Ferguson was Mitchell on Modern Family. He just posted a photo of him on the set of Modern Family. What could it mean? Julie, your thoughts?
I mean, could it be like I my instinct is to say movie,
You think they would make a movie?
but I feel like it's like a TV show, maybe a mini series, like a little mini series of it.
Interesting.
How long has it been off the air?
I mean, probably. I think they went off the air in 2020. So
It feels
4 years.
very soon to come back.
I don't know if they're coming back. I wonder if they're filming a commercial or something, or they're filming
Maybe a
like a.
commercial.
I don't think that they're gonna come back. I don't think. I don't. I mean, I agree. It's too soon.
It's too
Did you
soon.
watch the whole thing?
100%.
I haven't finished the last season.
Mm.
But I mean, I wouldn't mind if they came back. I think it was a great show.
I agree.
What show would you want to come back, Julie? I already know the answer.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't thought of it.
New Girl.
Oh, you know what? That was my first instinct. I would, but here's the thing. I don't love revisiting things in general.
Uh,
I don't need a Mean Girls anything. I don't
New
need
Girl. Oh, Mean Girls. Oh, because they did the
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't need a new Modern Family. I think what we have is great. And often when you do stuff like this, it's gonna disappoint. Because
Remember
there's
when
a the, uh-huh.
sorry, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
No, no, no. I was just gonna say there's a thing in the cult, like in the world and society that's happening, and that's why it's so impactful and important when you're watching it. And sometimes that fades a little bit with time.
Well, and remember what happened with Deborah Messing and Megan Mullally? They ended up hating each other when
Don't I
they came back.
remember? It's traumatizing
I
for me. I think
mean,
about that all the time.
I mean, Megan, we understand.
Megan,
Just want to make that very clear.
we are Team Megan in all aspects, in hip hop and in Will and Grace,
But not the scary movie. I
And- but not the scary movie.
I don't I've
But
never
no.
seen it, but you know. Um
Ah,
okay, you're not a big fan of
I
coming
mean,
back. Yeah.
what about you? If you had could have a show back,
Probably Seventh Heaven.
you need to be stopped.
You're
You
not
need to be
curious.
stopped.
You don't want to know what the Camden family's up to?
Remember the dad, sir? Isn't he in jail?
Well, in the show, the dad has died already.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can live with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what? Errol, I'm gonna say it. If I could
Say
have
it.
a show back, because of the what the show was about, it feels like it could work because you could get a completely different cast, a completely different Smash.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we could have Smash, we don't even need the same characters. I just
Yeah.
want a TV show about a
Well,
musical being workshopped.
we don't want Deborah Messing.
No, we
So,
don't.
no.
No, we do not. We do
Yeah.
not.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah. But you know what would be even better?
Tell me.
A reality show about
Yeah,
a Broadway show being workshopped. Now
for
let's
sure.
let's get that on the screens, Bravo.
For sure.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be very nice. I would love that.
You would eat it up, huh?
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna assume that you didn't finish the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, huh?
You would assume correctly,
Yeah.
but I did have a conversation about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City yesterday at work
With who? Just
with
like a random person?
no, one of the other admins. She's like the admin to the VP, and she was like there to like introduce herself and stuff. And she was talking about Vanderpump Rules and then mindless TV, and I was like, I would love to be into it. My friend is very into it. I was like, I tried watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and then we talked about it.
And could you talk for like 30 seconds and you were like, that's all I know?
I mean, basically,
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't get past the fact that these bitches are fighting
You
because
should just skip to
she was
season
at a
two.
hospital.
You should just skip to season two. You don't even need to watch
For
season
those
one.
of you that forgot, she was at a hospital, goes to lunch with her friend. The friend says, you smell like a hospital. Now the girl's offended. Were you or were you not at the hospital? I
Should just skip
just,
to season two.
okay. I'm going to think about it.
Just saying.
Okay.
Next up on the pop culture pop up, Dua Lipa.
Mm,
Dua Lipa. There's a rumor. There's a rumor going
mm.
around that Dua Lipa, um, that Disney is looking for Dua Lipa to. I'm trying to see what the name of this damn character is.
Oh, I forget it all the
Find
time.
it. Anyways, there's a rumor that Disney wants Dua Lipa to play the female lead in the live action version of Hercules.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look up what this character's name is. Meg. Her name, oh my god, it's Meg.
Oh, it's the day of Meg.
Wow. Um,
Wow.
Julie, do you think Dua Lipa can pull it off?
I don't know. Um, is she a good singer?
I think that she is, yes. I think
Okay.
Dua Lipa is a good singer, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
What do you mean? I think that she is a good singer. I think that she can sing.
Okay.
Have
Well,
you
there was
seen
a
her
rumor.
have you seen her duet with Miguel from when she was first starting?
No.
Well, maybe you should watch that on YouTube.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
And
There
you're
was
not
a
gonna like it. I
rumor.
already know
Okay. Okay,
it.
I might like it. You see how he is. Y'all see how he is. There was a rumor that maybe Ariana Grande was going to be playing this role, so I'm very excited that we are expanding the pop
We
stars.
don't want Ariana Grande to be in it. No.
I don't want Ariana Grande to be in most things. So I'm already getting her in Wicked. I need her in another musical.
And you also
And
can't go
not
from
only,
Wicked to Hercules. I mean,
well, you can, but what I would say is, I would want someone else, especially because I think I Won't Say I'm in Love is top three best Disney songs.
uh-huh. Yeah.
I love that song. I love that song.
Yeah.
But do
Wait,
we need a live action Hercules?
no, well, first of all, we don't need any live action, any Disney movies because
Let's talk about
let's
it.
talk about how they bamboozled everybody into creating another animated version of the Lion King. I mean, that is
Okay,
this.
wait. Which one are you talking about? The Beyonce voiced one?
Yeah,
Or okay. You know, there's gonna be another one.
I know.
Okay, but that one's okay because it's directed by Barry Jenkins and everyone's gonna go and they're gonna watch it and they're gonna
And
shut
it's a
up
different
about it.
story. It's a different
Yeah, yeah,
story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But
but
they
I agree.
literally and listen, I'm not dumb. I wasn't going into it thinking that there's going to be real lions playing in the movie. Okay?
Me
For those
neither.
of you don't write don't you know, when Whoopi Goldberg starts saying something on the View and she's like, for those of you at home, don't write to me. That's what I'm saying now. For those of you listening at home, don't write to me. Okay, keep your tweets to yourself. I know that the Lion King version was going to be animated. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
saying that they literally made the same movie in a different style of animation.
And worse.
It's stupid.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Anyways, so no, I don't think that we need more. I mean, does nobody have an original idea anymore? The world is ending, by the way. The
Let's
world is
talk
ending.
about it. Let's discuss.
Let's get
Zero
all the
original
ideas out.
ideas.
Ugh. We don't
Wild.
need
No.
and by the way, am I going to be the first one in line to watch this movie? You fuck yeah.
Of course.
But we don't need it, okay?
But we're gonna talk shit anyway.
Google is telling me that Michael B. Jordan is going to play Hercules. Is that true?
I might be fucking into it.
I'm into it too, but also
I
a
might be
little
into it.
old.
100%. But kind of better then. It's for the millennials then. You know what I mean?
I guess.
I would
Yeah.
go over there looking at some 23-year-old.
No, right. I'm just, ugh,
But no, I
yeah.
agree. I
And
agree.
guess who's gonna play the little short one?
Who?
Danny DeVito. Who else?
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah.
how genius is that, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Danny DeVito also voiced the character. I
yeah.
mean, I hope the I forget what you call them, but the ladies, the choir, uh,
Mm,
that's why I'm gonna go watch the movie.
for sure.
And Pegasus. That was a horse. If you didn't get it,
Thank you so much for clarifying.
yeah. Um. Okay. Dua,
Okay.
come on the pod.
Do
Have you listened to Dua's new album? Probably not, huh?
you know I haven't. You
Yeah.
know I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, we each have our thing that we don't do.
We do. We have our thing.
Yeah, it's okay. Um. Next up on the pop culture pop up, Cannes, the film festival,
Yeah.
um, is happening in Cannes,
Uh-huh.
France, and there is a bug here. I'm so sorry. And Kelly Rowland was there,
Yes, she
and
was.
Kelly Rowland had a little bit of a uh, disagreement with one of the security officers that
She
was
did.
guiding her up the stairs. Julie,
Yeah.
do you want to describe a little bit of what happened?
Kelly's on the red carpet. She's taking pictures. There are security guards around her, and one in particular keeps trying to move her away from where she's standing. Something I don't know exactly what was said. You can't hear what was said because the whoever's filming is fairly far away. Something is said. Kelly Rowland turns around, looks extremely upset. There's a exchange of words. I think at some point Kelly Rowland points or moves her hand in a way to tell her to keep your my wife's name out your damn mouth, basically. It's very intense. And then she proceeds to walk up the stairs into the theater, but not happy the entire way.
Right. And let me tell you why this is alarming and why Kelly is rightfully upset.
Right.
When you're at Cannes and you're doing the red carpet, there's a certain point where you hit the stairs. You walk up the stairs and you pause and you take your photo from the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
You turn around, you do your pose.
Yeah.
It's a moment. You can
Mm-hmm.
Google it. There's plenty of photos that of art of celebrities doing that. And this woman wouldn't let her do that.
Right.
She kept trying to
Mover.
move her up
Yeah.
the stairs and blocking all of the cameras from Kelly getting her rightful moment. So good for Kelly Rowland for telling that
I
bitch
agree.
back the fuck up.
I agree. I agree.
This is what Kelly said today about the incident. She said, quote, there were other women that attended that carpet who did not quite look like me, and they didn't get scolded or pushed off or told to get off. And I stood my ground. Good for you,
Yeah.
Kelly Rowland, because first of all, what who else is there as famous as Kelly Rowland?
I agree. I agree.
I don't know them.
Yeah.
Mm, they're so nasty.
And she's absolutely right. The black representation at Cannes is usually abysmal. So the fact that she was one of the only black women on that red carpet and was treated like that, absurd.
And what is happening? Because same thing at the Today Show, she had to leave because of the
I
disrespect
heard
that was
about that.
happening at the
Yeah.
Today Show.
Yeah.
Um, Kelly Rowland is not one to be messed with,
No. And good for her.
and I mean that in the sense that she is an A list as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Kelly Rowland is part of the greatest girl group to ever live,
Right.
to ever perform, to ever be
Agreed.
of existence.
Agreed.
And so I think all of you psychos need to put some respect on Kelly Rowland's name.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly, come on the
Kelly.
pod.
Come on the pod, Kelly.
Come on the pod. Um, next up on the pop culture pop up, J Lo is promoting a movie. I believe it's called Atlas. Um, and she was doing a press conference in Mexico. And at the very end of the press conference, there was a man who asked her a question. And the question was having to do with the rumors about J-Lo and Ben Affleck separating.
Yeah.
An audible gasp and groan in the room.
Yeah.
Simu, what's Simu's last name? Liu?
Liu.
Liu. Um, immediately said, we're not doing that today. Immediately
Mm-hmm.
came to J-Lo's defense. And then Jennifer said, what did she say? Did I write this down? She told the reporter, you know better than that. um, and then the question was shut down. And then Simu also came to defense of J-Lo and started talking about how J-Lo is a producer on this film and she believes in diversity and blah 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 blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. Julie, your thoughts?
Um, I love mess. We all know it. We all hear it. We all celebrate it. However, I do think there's a time and a place. And I do think that here's the thing, this wasn't a J-Lo interview. This was a press conference about the film. So in this moment, is it appropriate? 1000% no, it's not, because the focus should be on the entire cast and the director and the movie itself. And this, let's say she would have, well, I mean, this moment already in general, this is the only thing I've heard about the press conference. Okay. And she didn't even answer the question. So I just feel like if she would have, I mean, that's everything people would have been talking about. I can understand the wanting and the need and the feeling of wanting to ask. You have her right there. The rumors are everywhere. I may as well just, but I do think there's a time and a place for everything, and this was definitely not it.
I'm sure that everybody at the press conference was told no personal questions or no questions about that. I'm assuming that's why she said you know better than
Yeah.
that. Um, and maybe she recognized him. Who knows?
Right.
Um, I agree that it's a press conference about a film. I also am like, what do you think that she's going to say? Like,
Right.
oh yeah, I got a divorce. Like, okay. I do also understand that if you are somebody who maybe made a documentary or a concert film, I haven't watched it, whatever's on Amazon Prime, and it heavily features your relationship, mm, your relationship's probably um something that can be asked about if you're putting it out there in that kind of
Sure.
way. But I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, she's not gonna answer the question. So
Right.
why ask the question?
Yeah.
But you're right. It's told a lot of people about Atlas.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the movie's about. I didn't even
Neither
know
do I.
I didn't even know Simu was in the movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna look up what Atlas is about. Because it's a sci-fi film.
You lost me already.
A brilliant data analyst with a deep distrust of AI finds it may be her only hope when a mission to capture a renegade robot goes awry. I mean, listen, that is to a T the type of movie my father would sit down and watch.
That's amazing.
Guarantee you my father is going to watch this movie.
It's amazing.
I like hands and guess what? I know they talked about this press conference on El Gordo y la Flaca, and he is
Oh, he's
seated and ready to watch the movie.
the employees at the theater are like, the movie's not out yet. He's like, I am two seated. You can't move me.
No, he's seated in the living room because it's on
Yeah.
Netflix. And let me tell you something about that
I
man
love
in
it.
Netflix. He knows.
I love that. I
If my
love
dad
that.
knows how to do one thing on the TV, it's how to get to Netflix. So my dad will watch it. I won't, but my dad will. And you know what?
Okay,
That
J-Lo,
makes
you
me
heard
happy.
that? Yeah. Very happy for your dad.
Yeah. J-Lo, come on the pod.
Come on the pod, J-Lo.
We can't promise that we won't ask about Ben, but we're always fair here and we always
Yeah,
have a good time. And you're gonna leave feeling so good. And
dude, forget about it.
and we don't make fun of our guests. We only make fun of ourselves.
Right.
So make
We
coming
don't
from
make fun of our guests while the guest is here. I want to be clear.
well well now they know, Julie.
It feels like they already knew.
J-Lo, come on the pod.
Come on the
Um
pod.
I didn't this is a surprise to Julie, but I'm gonna add one more topic
Oh,
to the pop culture pop-up.
okay.
Do you know that
Mm,
Apple has
okay.
released a list of the top 100 albums
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
ever? Do you
Yeah.
know that?
I
Um,
did know that.
I I had certain feelings about it. I went
Okay.
through an entire roller coaster of emotions about this.
Okay.
I'm going to explain what happened.
Tell me.
I saw them starting to do um this countdown on Instagram.
Mm.
And every day for 10 days they released 10 albums at a time.
Okay.
And when they first started doing it, I was like, I hate these lists. Like
Okay.
like first of all, says who? Okay?
Yeah.
Second of all, what if the greatest album of all time just came out today? It's not
Right.
going to be on the list. Granted, I get it. There's more nuance to this or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. I mean, do we need the list?
Right.
I got to the very end, and then we got to number one. And then they
I
said
know.
that the number one album of all time
I know.
is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And I said, well, I agree.
Oh,
I
okay.
I agree. And I don't know if there has ever been a list because
Mm.
the people make these lists all the time, right? Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
these lists are not new. And that's the other thing about these things. It's like says who? We're so
Yeah.
and also art is so subjective to me that sometimes I have trouble
Totally.
ranking these types of things. But I did at the end feel like, well, I guess there's something to be said about the fact that a name like Apple Music can put out a list and say that the best album of all time is The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And I'm sure there's a list out there
Sure.
that does include that list, but I guess there's a yes, let's say it, I'm
Mm-hmm.
finally we've said it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of feeling. Anyways, I had really strong feelings about this at the beginning of the week, and now I have less strong feelings about it. I still think that these lists are silly and maybe not
Right.
needed necessarily, but
Sure.
I guess anytime we can celebrate an album that I think is spectacular, um,
Okay.
I'm into it. Did you have thoughts
I
about
love it.
this? Is it just me?
I had zero thoughts, but
Okay.
do you think we should come up with our top 10 best albums in the world list?
Like you come up with your top 10 and I come
No,
up
no,
with my
no.
top 10?
Like
Oh,
we come up with a Yumi and Chisme top 10 best albums.
in theory, I think that sounds very good.
Okay,
In
do you see
practice,
how he shuts down
no,
every
let me,
idea?
you didn't even let me
Okay,
explain.
tell me.
In
We're gonna be gone
theory,
for 2 months after this, so you better enjoy it.
in theory, I think it
Uh-huh.
sounds good. I just don't know if we are going to agree
Right,
on
that's the
what.
fun part.
Yeah, okay, tell me more.
Okay, next week's episode will be focused on you come up with the list. Oh, we're gonna talk off air. Don't worry about it. We're gonna talk off air. If we don't post an episode next week, it's because Adrian pissed me off. I'm saying it here and I'm saying it now. So you will only have him to blame if we
Mm.
don't have an episode. But this is my idea is next week's episode we don't have to finalize a list. We start then on TikTok we can do a little countdown like Apple Music did of Yumi and Chisma's top 10. We'll only do 10 because 100 is actually insane. So just top 10 best albums of all time.
Okay, now question. If I have
Okay.
my list and you have your list and none of the and there's no matches on our list,
I doubt that.
how are okay. Okay. But what about an album that
Here's the
you
thing though.
really love that's on your top 10 that I've never even listened to?
Okay, we'll figure that we'll cross that bridge when we
Okay.
get to it. No, but here's the thing. This isn't going to be a thing we finalize in a day.
Sure.
Okay. So if there's an album we'll start with you because if there's an album on your list that I haven't listened to, I will have to listen to that album.
Okay.
If there's an album on my list that you haven't listened to, you have to listen to that album in order to
But I don't know if
truly create a full list.
but in order to I listen, we're doing this. I'm down. I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
I just want us to I think this is probably what drives my therapist crazy. This is how I talk to this man.
I agree.
But if I if if you're
Uh-huh.
listen if you have an album on your list that
Mm-hmm.
I have never listened to, one
Mm-hmm.
listen isn't going to be enough for me to really kind of grasp
Listen to it
her.
7 times, babe. I'm not telling you to listen to it one time.
But
You
that's
listen to it however many times you need to. But here's the thing, though. Realistically,
uh-huh.
if you listen to it one time and you're like not even considering putting it on the list, then it's not. I mean, you can listen to it 7 times. It's still not going to go on that list.
Do you believe that The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill should be the number one album?
I haven't thought about it that much. So I can't
Mm.
really say, and I can't even fully say that I've listened to that full album. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I was introduced to Lauryn Hill when she wasn't showing up to concerts. So like her personal vibe affects the way I listen to her music. I didn't discover her music before that. You know what I mean?
Wow. We learn
It'd be
something
like
new.
that
We learn something new about each other every day. And I
every
love
single
that.
day. Yeah, every single day.
Wow. That's gonna do
Adrian
for the
has never been more disappointed in me in his life.
no, I just want the only thing I would like to say is like I don't watch a lot of things sometimes, but Julie has never listened to a full sitting of The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I just want that to be known.
I don't know how that's the same thing.
What do you mean? Of course it's
That's
the
the
same
one
thing.
thing that I haven't, and you
No, first of all, there's a
consistently.
lot of things. There's a lot you haven't listened to the new Dua Lipa album.
Okay, no,
Uh,
those.
okay, have you let me go through uh
Oh
number
no.
5 on the top 100, Blonde. Have you ever listened to Blonde by Frank Ocean?
Oh, I don't like Frank Ocean.
Okay. Have you ever listened to Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar, number 7 on the list?
Yes, I
Have
have.
you listened to Back to Black by Amy Winehouse on the list?
Yes, I have.
What about Nevermind by Nirvana?
No, I haven't.
Hmm, yeah. Okay. Well, listen, we're gonna come up with
I
a
don't know
list
what
and
the
it's gonna be
fuck you're
great.
trying to prove. I don't know
To
what the
prove
fuck
that
you're trying to prove,
to prove that
Adrian.
to prove that to prove that I have things that I don't watch and you have things that or I have things that I don't watch and listen to and you also have things that you don't watch and listen to. And together we're powerful.
You can fuck all the way off. You can fuck all the way
Am
off.
I wrong to say that there are things that Julie has not listened to or watched? And that's okay. Just like there are things that I haven't listened to and watched, and that's also okay. Am I wrong here?
You know what I don't like? Your fucking attitude. And I meant every word of that.
I know you did. And
Yeah, I did.
I don't have an attitude. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
So when I text you to remind you that you need to have your little fucking list of,
I'll write my list right now.
you better believe it.
I'll have my list ready right. I already know what my number one is.
What's your number one?
I'm not gonna reveal it now. No one will come back.
Okay. I don't think people are gonna come back in general. I'm just kidding.
Something
Okay,
to look forward
stay
to.
tuned.
That's gonna do it for the pop culture pop up. We'll be back next week with more pop culture chisme. Julie, do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
I do. I do have a Latinx spotlight. Um, remember, a Celebrity Big Brother Mexico took over my life. Okay, and then it came back as celebrity. Like it wasn't Mexico, but it was like Latino in Univision this time around. Did not take over my life, but I did follow it not super closely, but I did watch and was a little bit invested in it for a minute there. I want to talk about Gutierrez, who, if that name sounds familiar, she is Miss Colombia. Remember when Steve Harvey?
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, so
When
that's her.
when he said the wrong
Said the
winner.
wrong name.
Yeah.
They crowned her, took the crown off her head, and gave it to, I want to say, Miss Philippines. I
Well,
want to
Miss
say.
Philippines just won like today or yesterday.
Then I may be wrong, but it wasn't Ariana. I'll tell you that much. She was not the winner. And so that's she, I mean, she kind of became infamous after that. Well, she was in this house of Univision of Celebrity Big Brother. And I want to talk about her because a horrible thing happened on the show where Lupillo Rivera, who is a regional singer, he's Jenny Rivera's brother, piece of shit, misogynistic, machista, the worst of the worst, truly. He was really obsessed with her in the, they were in the same house or whatever, very obsessed with her. They were in the same team. He would flirt with her a lot. And she kind of just let him while reminding him, hey, I have a boyfriend outside. But like didn't push him away, was being very kind about all of it. Finally, his obsession became a little too intense, and she told him, I would love for this to slow down. Let's focus on the game. Let's focus on what we're doing. Like da da da. Whatever. Throws a tantrum, leaves the team. I mean, it's a lot more complex than that, but whatever. Throws a tantrum, leaves the team. Anyway, she essentially a couple weeks after this fiasco gets voted off of the show, and she's out. Just the way that she was treated by not only him but the rest of the shockingly women in that house of saying, well, if she wasn't interested, why did she let you flirt with her? If
Mm.
she wasn't interested, then why did she accept the presents you gave her? If she was, this kind of attitude is kind of insane. And at some point, she's out, she's been voted out. The prize money was $200,000. And he's talking to a guy and some girl, and he says, can you believe that a no cost her $200,000?
Oh my God.
So my Latinx spotlight is Ariana Gutierrez because she left the show and she is thriving. She's at Cannes. She has been thriving. She's been co-hosting a TV show in Univision as well. I think, or Telemundo, one of those. But she's been co-hosting TV talk shows and doing a couple of other things. She is thriving while that man won third place through a tantrum.
Loser.
He thought he was going to win for sure. And here's the thing, and a thing I want everyone to remember: a woman can flirt with you. She can enjoy the attention. She can enjoy the attention for 57 days. And if on the 58th day she decides she no longer wants your attention, she is in all of her right to say, I no longer want to be a part of this. Doesn't matter that she allowed it for 57 days. That 58th day with the no, that's what counts. And I feel like a lot of people, and unfortunately, Mexicans and Latinos are forgetting that a no is a no. Doesn't matter when it comes, why it comes, where it comes from. It's a no. And for him to laugh and say that a no cost her $200,000 is disgusting. Disgusting. But she's thriving. She's from Colombia. Yeah, that she stays winning when she's losing. Got voted off the show. She's in Cannes. She didn't get the crown. She became infamous. I mean, she continues to thrive out of negativity in her life. And I want everyone to remember that a no is a no, regardless when it comes or if you ever allowed it.
Absolutely. Oh,
Yeah,
men. Ugh.
man, man.
Gross. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Time for some azúcar. I will go first. My azúcar this week is it's the only thing I've listened to in the past week.
Mm,
Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish
okay. Okay.
is I think Billie and Phineas's greatest piece of work to date. Um Shahiro, I think, is it might be the most my most played song of the year.
Okay.
I think it is the best song on the album. I think it is perfection. Lunch, Birds of Feather, Wildflower, Blue, Bittersweet. The whole album, I think, is
Yeah.
spectacular from beginning to end. Hit me hard and soft. I've never felt
Mm,
anything so much more in my entire life.
right.
I think that what Billy and Phineas can do um, is really amazing and spectacular.
Mm,
And I think it's a perfect album.
I love
So
it.
if you haven't listened to it, get with it and hit
Hmm.
play. The album is spectacular. It's so good.
I love that. I love that. My Azúcar this week is on the same umbrella. It's Zayn's new album,
Dang.
Room
The
Under the Stairs.
No.
No,
Oh. Sorry.
Room Under the Stairs. It is 20 songs, which I'll admit, did we need 20?
That's a
Did
lot of
we need?
songs.
That's a lot of songs. I don't think we needed 20, but I enjoyed it. It's very stripped back, very low production. It's not overproduced whatsoever. Very vocally strong, very singer-songwriter, very much around a bonfire, singing with my guitar. Really enjoy this. Sounds very much her. But it also kind of sounds, I said this about the Justin Timberlake album, but I mean this in a positive way, that it sounds like a debut album, like a fresh new artist coming onto the scene, not like anything he's done before. Really enjoy it. I think Zayn's voice was the best out of the Directioners. I really enjoy his tone, and this really showcased it well. The album is great. I mean, 20 songs though, pushing it a little bit, but I really like Dreaming, which is the first song on the track, is what caught my attention. And yeah, Zayn, great job. Who, by the way, apparently has been on Tinder and keeps getting his account suspended because Tinder keeps thinking he's catfishing people.
Oh,
Hmm. My
interesting.
Tinder's broken. I don't get a Zayn on mine.
I haven't seen Zayn on mine either.
Yeah, wow.
Zayn just switched the settings.
Zayn.
Zayn. Okay. I love that. You know what? I'm going to take a listen. I'm curious to see what it sounds like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thanks,
All
Julie.
right.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
that's gonna do it for us. We've reached the end of the episode.
we
Uh,
done did it.
make sure that you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at Yumi and Chisme. Make sure you visit yumiandchisme.com. Make sure that you rate, review, subscribe, do all the fun things you could do with this podcast on the internet. If you leave us a review, we would appreciate it so much. And yeah, oh, watch us on YouTube. You can watch us on YouTube.
Mm,
Even if you click on the video for like a few seconds, I think it gives us a watch. So like,
go wild.
doesn't hurt
Yeah.
you and only helps us. And
Yeah.
yeah, make sure you send in fan mail like the wonderful fans that we had today. Thank you, Micah and
Hmm.
Dee. Um, and we'll be back next week with more Chisme. But until then, make sure you have lots of love, lots of peace, and most importantly, lots of Chisme in your life. Bye.
Bye.